Why is historical context crucial for characters in historical fiction? Imagine stepping into a world where every word, action, and decision feels like it belongs to a real person from the past. That's what historical fiction aims to do. But to make characters believable, understanding the time they live in is essential. Historical context shapes how characters think, speak, and act. It grounds their choices in the social norms, cultural values, and events of their era. For example, a woman in the Victorian age would have different freedoms and expectations than a woman today. Knowing this helps writers create characters who behave naturally within their world. Characters in historical fiction aren't just modern people placed in old settings. They are influenced by the class system, gender roles, political climate, and economic conditions of their time. These factors affect what they can do, what they want, and how they relate to others. For instance, a character living during a war might face tough moral choices shaped by the conflict. Historical details also add richness to character development. Descriptions of clothing, speech patterns, and daily routines help readers picture life in the past. When characters reflected the customs and limitations of their time, stories become more vivid and real. For example, a character's language might include idioms or slang specific to their period, making their voice authentic. Historical events often act as turning points for characters. Major happenings like revolutions, economic crises, or social upheavals influence their personal journeys. Their reactions to these events make their stories more compelling and relatable. A character might find strength or face tragedy because of what's happening around them. From a literary point of view, historical context helps writers craft language that matches the period's tone. It also allows characters' inner lives to mirror the emotions and struggles of their time. This creates a connection between the reader and the past, making the story more engaging. Writers also develop detailed backgrounds for their characters, including family, education, and societal roles. This ensures their actions are believable within the historical limits. For example, a character from a poor background in the 18th century would have very different opportunities than someone from a wealthy family. In short, historical context is vital because it anchors characters, motivations, behaviors, and relationships in the realities of their time. It shapes how they speak, act, and grow. It links their personal stories to larger historical forces, making the story more authentic and meaningful. Without it, characters risk feeling like modern people in costumes, rather than true reflections of their world. This is what makes historical fiction a powerful way to explore the past through the voices of those who lived it.